say it's time. Just goes back to you. Yeah, just goes back to you. Yeah, you don't have to say you love. You don't have to say you love. You should tell the truth. Everything you do in time, you know it takes time. Just goes back to you. Yeah, just goes back to you. Yeah. If you say that it's over, I won't die. If you say that it's over, I won't die. Yeah, I'll just come back for more. We'll meet again for sure. If you say that it's over, I won't die.
You know, there's wars going on all around us right now. But the blessing is for Israel is that, you know, our people are starting to migrate back to the land. Even in the midst of all these wars, you know, my people are fearless. That's the way the Most High made us, you know what I'm saying? So, come on home. Come on home. You can come home. Yeah. This is your land out here. Yeah. You got every right to it. Listen. Israel, my
Radio time. Here is myself and Brother Lawrence. Be here bringing you the ones and twos on some knowledge this week again. Hopefully this time you guys will get to pick it up. Sorry for last week's show. It's up now and running. If you tried to pull it up before earlier part of the week, it was some little technical difficulties, but now it's up and running. It was some very, very valuable information and knowledge that we shared last week. I'm going to get into a little bit more of it this week. We have no guest today, which is cool because we love giving you all the attention and telling you some things and teaching you some things. And I'm in an awe mix because I'm in a celebration of my creator, my other creator, which was my mother. Her day today is her blessed day. She's 71. Yes, 71. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The Queen has been through a long road. Like this song, been a long time road. That's her favorite song. I wanna ride till I can't no more. She loves this song. We don't own the rights to that music, so there's no musical infringement intended. But yes, she loves that song. So she says she's gonna ride this thing out till she can't ride no more. And all she wanted, and I just love them when they done had everything in life. They're so easy to please. You know, all she wanted is some vanilla yogurt and some bananas. But you know, I ain't just stopped there. You know, that's my creator right there. So, you know, I've been blessing her ever since I came back to DC in 2012, and I'm gonna continue to keep on blessing her as long as y'all allow us both to receive those gifts of life every day. With that being said, like I said, happy birthday to you, Mommy. I love you. And like I said, they wouldn't have me if it wasn't for you. So that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a lot. I know I was a lot. You always said I broke the mold. And I don't think you lied. I think you never lied on that one. She always say, you broke the mold. I said, Mama, why you want no more kids? You broke the mold. So there you have it. And it's just genetically funny because on down the line, that's how it's been, you know. Single children up until that point, until, you know, up until me. Then I had my two, but my son still carried it on. He only had one, and he'll be 40 next month. Yeah. I mean, he'll be 39. Ooh, I'm pushing him. Oh, pushing myself. Ooh, Lord. 30. I already got over this 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the next phase, you know. Yeah, so, but with that being said, that's where you always see me post on my page. I don't do throwback. No more throwbacks Thursdays for me. I'm focused for the future. So that's why you see my new posts when I post on um, Thursdays, and also on Fridays. You notice I post have a strong end. So I'm changing slowly. I'm getting in. I'm getting in the pattern of.
So you can't go forward looking in the rearview mirror because you gonna crash. So.
Okay, and you heard what they say about who was that? Who was that? Let me get my story. I think it was Lot's wife, and it told her not to turn back and look back. Yeah, but she had to look back at what he left behind. God said, "Don't worry about what you left behind. I got more plus some more forward." All she had to do was just keep going forward, and that's one of the books I'm still.
Back there for a reason.
That's right. They back there for a reason, and that's why that's one of the books that I'm still currently reading, indulging in and studying it, even though it's a thin paperback. But you just can't believe the stories of these 34 women of the Bible, and it doesn't tell you that in the Bible that there are many women that had contributed to a lot of great historian stories in that Bible. But you only hear of maybe one handful of powerful queens that had driven soldiers and armies and empires.
Also, you can get a book of Enoch.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, the book of Enoch. It's another book. A book of what's the other book? The book. It's another. It's two. It's four. I think it's four.
Probably. I just know about the book of Enoch. I probably heard about one stuff about it.
Yeah, I know it's several books that's not in the King James Version. Yes.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that's his story. But as you well know, that we always talk about, do your research and get your knowledge, and make sure you profound what's in your heart for you to go forward on. If you want to, pass on the information, make sure you get your research and your facts before you tell anybody anything like we do. We make sure we have our facts and our, we just make sure we have everything. So we won't be, you see, we go back and forth when we be talking about one thing, or before we start talking about something, then we get into talking about it. And then we end up talking about it before we even get on the subject to talk about it. So with all that being said, this thing is like a continuancy frequency. It's nonstop, won't stop, will not stop. 2GO will rise to the top. And with that being said, recap on my last week. Still working on me, still working on my space. When I say my space, I'm not just talking about my space where I dwell. I'm just talking about my space, my inner space, me. It's work. When you're going through a peaceful transition in your life and adjusting to a lot of things new, in this half of my life, because I have entered the other half. So it's going to take it takes different planning, it takes different goals because of my age, I got to do what I did. Like you said, ain't no use to going back. Ain't nothing back there for me, but to go forward. So, and that's what this all about, my personal wellness, mental wellness, health wellness, this spiritual wellness, all of that, is what I've been still working on. And trying to, hopefully I can deliver it out. Things that have been helping me, like I did start it, what I said last week, the secrets of power, secrets of gaining some power back, writing down 3 things at night before I go to bed, whether it was bad or good about that day. I have exercised it, yes, and it does have a sense of, it does give you power. It does. I can't explain it right now, the type of energy that I got from doing that, but I'll be able to once I continue to do it, to walk through it. I'll be able to explain it more, because this is a spiritual thing, and some of these things can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? Because you're experiencing them. So once I keep doing it more and more, I'll give updates of how it's working for me. Yeah. I'll be able to put it into words and we can help someone else. But so far, the energy from me doing that is like, I don't know, it's like I done wrote down that stuff, and then it's like my body can just get, I just been getting so more deeper rest.
That's cool, man.
You know, since I've been writing them things down before I go to bed, I just been getting so much more rest. I don't, and that's maybe the energy I'm getting from it. It is allowing my brain to stop thinking about certain things, and I put it to a close when I write them down and close that book. It's like, okay, you finished with that. Now go ahead, rest my child. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he telling me, go ahead and rest my child. Yes.
And right. You know what I'm saying?
You even told me that years ago,
It's actually in the Bible. When it say write the vision down and make it plain. When you writing words, words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. Back in the day, that's what they did. It's like got away from that path. Ever since we got into this electronic era, type came to typewriters, left that now, and they got the computers. People don't even really want to buy books no more. They download and read off of that screen, but it's actually, when you read books and feeling through the pages, it's actually a science to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get away from the old, because there's nothing new under the sun. What you think is new, we already been there, done that. Just returning back to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why when you want something, they say write it down. Write it down and visualize. Using all these things, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. But I won't cut your segment, what you were saying off.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you feel it different. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't been doing it. And then another thing is, when you expect something, right? That plays a role in life period, because when you expect something, looking for something. So you actually doing it, right? Writing it down. So looking for something. Turn. Just by the fact you looking and expecting, that's gonna bring it forth. That's part of manifestation too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Right.
expect
It's like an
nothing, you ain't
affirmation
getting
as well.
nothing. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
You get in the mind, everything is mental. You can trick the mind, right? And it's like getting in that vibration. Like you might say whatever you want to do, all thing you can just act like you already got it, right? Already had it, and you getting it back. And you gotta experience that feeling, that emotion, that vibration. And the mind don't really know, you know what I'm saying? They just going off of that feeling. I just drove my pickup truck, because I left my beamer in the drive, right? And you think about your beamer when you going to get in and out. All this stuff is taking place in the third realm. Remember, I keep telling you that?
Right.
And you just trying to bring it from that realm into 3D. And you got to put in work. You just can't wish for it.
Right. You got to put in work.
And then also, your subconscious, like you try to, you want something, but then you think in your mind like, I ain't gonna get it, right? Just that thought won't block it, because a lot of times people know they're not worthy of certain things, right? So they might speak it, but in your mind, if you thinking you ain't worthy of it, because you know you ain't worthy of it, and that's your subconscious stopping you from getting it. Because if you even got it, you ain't gonna keep it, because you ain't on that frequency. You gotta be on a frequency to get the things that you want. You can't be like living with your mother or father, right? Talking about I want a Lamborghini, that damn car, $800,000. That don't make sense.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So even when you manifest, you gotta try to manifest in your range.
Right. Don't be all out there. You know they don't even. They really.
That like you actually see stuff come to pass. Like I did a song, right? And I said, I'm gonna do the song for this person. When I was talking to the person, I got the hook, right? So after I hung out, I started beating on the desk and coming up with words, right? That was like in July. So I walked away from it for a minute, and then when I ran into my son, weeks later, I hummed it to him, and he actually did it in the keyboard. Then we went to the studio, then I fell back off for a minute. Now I got other musicians come, but it's actually manifesting.
Right, it's growing on its own. Right.
So I see this happening right before my eyes. So now, once it's done, that's something in my range. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
That you can reach.
manifest in your range.
Right.
You gotta,
Your
but you
range
gotta put
reach
in the work.
everything. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once you get there, if it blow up and makes some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you might be in a range of something to do something else, or meet some more people that you ain't know before to do something on a higher level. You know, so it's just you just gotta know the process. And once you know the process, you can start and manifest several things at different times.
Right,
Just
and
gotta
that
put in the work.
and what I said, what I started doing, that's part of the process. It's part of putting the work in.
Yeah.
And like you said, if you don't put the work in, no works is void. So
Yeah.
you got to put the work in order to, like you said, if you expected something, in order for it to work, you got to put the work in. But that's all that's been going on with me. And like you said, yourself, what's been going on with you, brother?
What's been going on with me? Everything. I just living life, having fun. I don't have no complaints. Life is good. It will only get better.
I see.
Life is good. It will only get better. And I'm working. When I work a job, off of work, I just go out. I'm always trying to find spiritual stuff. I'm always looking for information. Trying to grow my mind. You know what I'm saying?
And if you guys, even if though we don't be if we don't post any 2GO stuff, he does do a lot of his own inspirational thoughts sometimes. He does beautiful scenery shots that could totally just take you into another, like you said, realm. I mean, he be sharing a lot of good things on his page, you know. So, yeah, just check him out.
I'm just always about trying to stay on a high vibration, protecting my energy, helping other people. You know what I'm saying? And I be feeling good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really like I'm wanting for anything, because I know the more you get, the more expected. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can get things and you could be fine, right? But then people around you start to play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, say you hit the lottery, right? All of a sudden you got this money. And your whole family coming around. You know what I'm saying?
Acting
so
like
you gotta be careful what
brand
you ask
new.
for.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I've learned that lesson.
Being rich is not having a lot of things.
No.
It's having less wants. You know what I'm saying? So I can go on a trip, right? Be in a nice hotel, go to the beach, do whatever. I'm good. I come back home, live my regular life, but I got my whole home made up. I can enjoy my home. I don't have to go out every weekend and do this and that. But I got stuff in my home that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of stuff, a lot of times ain't like a lot of money. You know,
Right.
I can go outside in my backyard, barefoot on the grass, the sun game. You know what I'm saying? I get pleasure out of that. So you got to look at what brings you pleasure. I hear people say, man, I find something to do. I can't stand this house. Now, if you can't stand your house, your home, the castle, you got to do some work, some serious work.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You.
Yeah, that's a lot
You know
when
what
you
I'm
can't
saying?
stand to be at your own place.
Yeah, but people tell me that. So people tell me, and I just look at them, because I already know they need work to be done, and then people jump into stuff like get into like black and white. This person, this and that. Somebody post something the other day. This lady got to talk about young girls. How they said they call them dots.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking down on them, right?
Right.
And so I just told her basically, everybody's not in the same space at the same time, right? You might have been there when you was young, right? So what that mean? That means it's just room for growth.
Time to make it
growth.
better, right?
You got your guy out there toting a gun, acting crazy. Then you got your guy out there on the totem preaching, trying to get him from there. But you need all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You need the hate, you need the love. All this stuff. That's why we
It's
in
a balance.
We're
Mm-hmm.
in 3D right now. But we're working to get to this higher realm because the earth already shifted. So if you don't better yourself or try to better yourself, then this is what they got for you. This realm right here. You're going to keep coming back to it.
To the same
It's
thing.
getting worse and worse.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's why you got to get better and better.
Yeah,
Cause
in that song, Kim wrote, he said, "Heaven is inside of you." You know, we looking and trying to find heaven all stars within.
Yep.
And then you can bring it out. Somebody can see it through you.
Through you, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but with that being said, now you see how we've been self-improving, just building our self-awareness, our self-energy. And it's all this to say is that, our recaps of all what we've been doing for ourselves is things that you can do for yourself. And you can see where we are in our mental states. And, I mean, it beats, it beats depending on these doctors for these pills to sit around making you think that you in pain. It beats turning to real serious drugs. It beats anything negative. You know what I'm saying? So just give it a shot. If you never thought about it, if you have thought about it, if you even just looked at it and it got to spark the interest, just give it a shot. I'm telling you, everything is not for everybody, but this, I can truly profoundly say, it can be for everybody. It can be for everybody. And I say can because it's up to you to do the work to make it work for you. So, yes, you can. Like we had Obama, like he said. Yes, we can. So you can do the work and you can get these results that me and brother get. So with that being said, I don't have too much else to say as far as the opening of the show. And like I said, I'll get to the word on the street after brother finish his segment, which is coming up. We get ready to probably play you some music. And I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the music. I said enjoyed it. In Georgia. Somebody in Georgia just talking about me. My grandson probably. But I hope you enjoy it. And we'll be right back with Brother Lawrence's Knowledge Drop.
Trying to live right in this wicked kingdom. But our time is coming real soon.
It's been a long time, but it's coming real soon. It's gonna be okay, so I can't stop. I won't stop. Israel, don't stop. Everything that you're going through, suffering, trying to stay faithful in the truth. I know it's hard, but don't stop. Don't stop. Israel, don't stop. 'Cause when that day comes, when them chariots come in the sky, kingdom, yeah. After everything they did, we gon' get them back and then we gon' get the kingdom, yeah. I know some of y'all don't like that, but that's the truth, oh yeah.
No, Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus. Okay, I've always heard the name, y'all. The old folks tried to warn me. I thought I knew what they were talking about, because I've always heard the stories, but never felt it for myself, y'all. Well, until just the other day, and something happens in my spirit every time I say that name. That name is Jesus, yeah, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Say the name Jesus, oh, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Oh, call him by his name. What's his name? Jesus. Yes, it is. Jesus. 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 Yeah, yeah. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I hear the churches sing the blood songs like it'll never lose its power. I hear the people say they need the Lord every minute, every hour. But I never felt it for myself, y'all. Well, until just the other night, I called the name of Jesus, and afterwards I felt alright. Yeah, it was like a cool breeze blowing on the inside of water, rushing in my body, a fire, burning away everything that I don't need and making me right. It was so real to act like it wasn't happening, happened too fast for me to suppress it. And after that I tried my eyes and I couldn't stop smiling, cause the whole time mother was right when I called Jesus, yeah. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. What's his name? Jesus. Say the name. Jesus. The Holy Lamb. Jesus. That was slain. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, 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 oh. Jesus. 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 Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. And I can call him anytime. Jesus. And if I'm ever in a situation and I might fall down, he'll be your friend, he'll be around. Oh, he's something like a strong tower. Yeah, he could take away the pain. And if you want his power, you gotta call his name. And his name is Jesus. Oh, Jesus, 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 Jesus. That name is Jesus, 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 Jesus. Oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You can depend on him. Yes, you can. Jesus, Jesus. Every time I call him, he's right there.
friend. You see the stars come down to meet you. You look like the last time. Let a new day come and greet you. Stuck in your ways, stuck in your mind. Stuck all the time in there, out of that room, especially mine. Used to be fine, I swear I was confused. Used to be blind. That was a moment in time when I thought of you. Now I'm on mine. So say hey to everybody. Yeah. Tell them I love them, it's good, the side of the globe. Is everything like it should, man, I don't know. But for everyone that think they should go, if you say that it's over, if you say that it's over, I won't die. No. If you say that it's over, I won't die. Yeah. I'll just come back for more. We'll meet again for sure.
Got you where they want you. No need to play pretend. You try so hard, but it still haunts you. All in your face, all of the time. Running from everything, run out of faith. Now you are blind. It's such a shame, it's a terrible waste. Beautiful mind. That was a moment in time when I thought of you. Now I am fine. No matter what you say.
If you say that it's over,
just goes back to you. Yeah, you don't have to say you love. You don't have to say you love. You should tell the truth. Everything you do in time, you know it takes time. Just goes back to you. Yeah, just goes back to you. Yeah.
If you say that it's over, I won't die. If you say that it's over,
We back on. Yep. Okay. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Some people call it Mali music. Some people call it Israelite music. Some people call it the new Yah music. Some people call it the indigenous people music. But all of that is what you was hearing. It's very relaxing. I was turned on to it by a sister, and then I turned brother on to it. I think he been going in and out of the Israelite music. He was telling me about it. Because, like I said, we would be thinking about that's our next little journey about to enter is doing some conscious music. Oh, excuse me. And with that being said, speaking on conscious, Brother Lawrence, what you got for our conscious mind for the indigenous and the 144,000 of us that's woke?
You know, I just got a little stuff. You know, I just wrote there that I was thinking about during the week, right? You know, last week I spoke on candle magic bars, sun, different elements of earth, right? And manifest those. As with a candle magic.
we was talking about last week. I know we was talking about
The sun, how you manifest using
the energy.
yeah,
The energy. Okay. And you were saying too how I think we was gonna get into when you do like manifest the energy. I think we was gonna get into
I said different elements that's using different elements.
okay, yeah, because you
Yeah,
talked
I
about
said
fire.
earth,
We did
we
fire.
talked about fire.
Yeah.
I said earth, not different elements, but today I just want to just talk about on the mindset. As I say, everything is mental, right? You got to change your mindset, right? So I just wrote down some things that I'm just going to talk about as far as like creating a spiritual space, because you need that. It's just the different things, not just one thing. Remember we said a lot of different things, but everything works together. Then once I talk about some things as far as creating a spiritual space, then we can go into manifesting different ways. So you asked me earlier, it's about everything just basically being mental and living a good life. You just want to be able to live a good life here on this earth to live a good life. But it seems like the system been rigged for us not to live good. They give you cars, they made cars, driving license, and all this. Then you got a set of rules you got to go by. If you don't go by the rules, then you have to go to court. It's just a lot to everything. So I figure once you learn how to bend the rules, or not even necessarily bend the rules, but make the rules work in your favor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You live a better life that way. So
And by making your own rules and to bend in your favor, how one can accomplish that. Like I know it's the mindset. So
yeah, everything is like this mental first start out with. You got to end up rethinking everything. You got to figure, okay, I'm here in this matrix. People told me this history, lied to me. They told me. That's what I call it, history. That's his story.
right.
Left our story out.
Out. Correct.
So now we over here, this Western Hemisphere, so we gotta play by their rules, right? But we also gotta learn our rules, our ancestors, how to go in and how basically be consistent to make their life better. And like I say, they got trapped. People a lot of times messed up in a bad mental state because the traps been set. You know what I'm saying? You running your life off of what these people told you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these the same people that lied to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta rethink everything, re-question everything. So if everything you re-question and it's working for you, right, then you can go along with that. But if it's not working for you, you gotta sit back. Like somebody told me up there, can you stop cussing? But I don't really cuss in my head. Somebody did something to piss me off. And so I said, yeah, I stop that, right? So I said, who said cussing is bad? Right? It's the book you can buy. Because they ain't even got curse words in the Bible.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
In them they do in them stories.
They got MF in the Bible.
No, I'm talking about like curse words, like like ass and
but
damn,
ass
right?
is
But they
a
not
book.
right. They
So
not
that's
curse
not a
word.
curse word.
Right. That's what
That's-
say his story
So
made people right.
You proving my point.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm trying to say is who created and who said cussing were like MF or I ain't even gonna say them, but curse words.
Like whoever put them together,
Vocal words,
right?
right?
Vocal negative words, right?
So who? And then like I say, who created these and who was to say they bad or good? You understand what I'm saying?
Because
People
honestly,
use them. Yeah, people-
right, use it for bad, but honest, when you say them, you're not saying nothing really bad
But we was programmed
to
believe
make it
that.
think they was bad, right?
So that's why I say, so you gotta question everything. And so you got to make things work in your favor. So if you're mad about something, right? Saying these words can make you feel better. Say the word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're gonna be condemned to go to hell because you say the words?
No.
I'm just saying. That's what they want you to believe.
Right.
You got too many stereotypes going around, right? Like I said, at the end of the day, everything is mental. So you gotta go by what's making you happy and what's making you sad in this matrix and work for that. So like I said, it's creating a spiritual place. Spiritual place really is not like some people say they walk into a church.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cuss in the church. That's because somebody made a program and don't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. So, but most of the people go to church on Sunday, they may go to church. So, but go home to your house every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what I learned is I can go in certain neighborhoods, right? Feel bad. Like, man, why I'm feeling like this, right? Because you got people over here might get robbed, people over here trash on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's just like low vibration. So your spirit is telling you, you know, not that you're better than these people, but
right, but that's just something you ain't trying to be
it's not
in your
agreeing with
energy,
you.
right?
So what I'm saying is, you got to pay attention to spaces, like in this area, DMV. Some spots make you feel good, but around the world, I had Will Smith say the other day when he go to Miami, he just feels great, got energy and everything. He said he don't know what it is, but he paid attention to that too, because there's different places on this globe that make you feel certain.
Where you pick up different energies.
Yeah. So okay, so now we back here. So home, like you go to a certain area, make you feel bad. What I say is try to avoid the areas that make you feel bad. And if God forbid you have to live in a place like that, I lived in a place like that, and as I got old enough to work and pay money, I said I'm getting up out of here, and that's what I did. So what I learned was, if you're in an environment, right, you got to be the change of that environment. Like, that's where you at. So you come home with trash here. You can get up in the morning when you go to work, put a trash can out there, just go pick up trash, put the trash in the dumpster. Don't worry about
who did it or who ain't gonna do it or
do
why
it
I gotta
again.
keep doing it, right? Because that's what I started doing when the guy, not to cut you off, but I'm just saying, showing you how you can make a, you know, you can do something small that will make a big difference. Like when, like, you know, I live in an apartment complex and it's in Southeast and it's in not one of the desirable neighborhoods, but like you said, it's what you make it. And like, I'm the only person in my whole apartment complex, and I think it's what, maybe 80 units and 9 buildings, and no, it's more than, I think it's 12 buildings and 80 units, something like that. But anyway, I'm the only one. When I walk, my dog is on a leash. They look at me like I'm the alien, because my dog is on the leash. I have my dog's poop bag. You know what I'm saying? Here I am in the hood with my dog on the leash, and I picks up my dog poop. My big dog poop. She's a huge dog. I have a man-sized dog, and her poop is not small. And they see me pick this poop up. You know what I'm saying? And it amazes them. Then, you know, I posted a video. I don't know if you guys have been on my page. You seen me. I posted a video where I had the dog. I said, Alpha Smart Dog. The dog walks me, when I finish walking her, she walks me back home.
Okay.
And that's when you see her put that leash on, she be like, come on. She pulling me to go back in the house. You know what I'm saying? She real smart. And then when I get to the front door, you know, it's people on my stoop, but she gets most of the respect. I don't know what it is about her, but Sierra gets most of the respect. She goes right in her bed. I said I could let her go.
No vicious. That's what it is.
I said, go into your apartment. She go right, I open the glass door, she'll go right up and stand right in front of our apartment. And you know, like I said, but you know, it's the difference. And like, since when the guys leave on Friday from the, to get back to what you were saying, when the guys leave on Fridays, they put out one bag, you know, they tie it around the steps. for people to put their trash in, so it won't be all out in the parking lot. And when that trash get full or knocked over, I'll go out there and I'll replace it because I know it will be Monday before they'll be back to put another bag out there. And if somebody pulled that down, I'll just take that bag and put another bag, you know. And now somebody, my godmother, she works at an industrial place, and you know, and so her and her husband, and they go shop and they buy bulk. So now I got somebody just giving me stuff.
Right.
You know, like, you know, she's like, girl, you need some paper towels and some garbage bags, I got you.
Yeah, see, that's the universe that's
Mm-hmm.
rewarding me from doing that, because like on my block, in the summertime you find when school start back, when school buses, kids get off the bus,
Mm-hmm.
they taking throw trash on the ground. So whenever I see trash, I just go, I get out my truck, I go up to the corner with the bags, plugs.
And pick up the trash.
And so now that I've been doing that for some years now, I see other people. So you can be the one that makes the difference. So when you're creating a spiritual place, like I say,
Your
like
mindset.
in the hood,
Mm-hmm.
brother. So that's something you can do, right? And so now you didn't do it looking for somebody to give you something, but you getting bags or whatever, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and you making that difference, right? So now that you're doing that, it get even better than that, because like they had this thing, oh, you a snitcher, you woo woo woo, you in the hood, you ain't supposed to snitch and all this old stuff, right? If you try to create a spiritual place, it's a low vibrational place, and you look out the window, you see somebody shoot something, you see somebody taking blood caps off somebody's car, you see somebody selling drugs, you see somebody do anything that's out the ordinary that they shouldn't be doing, but you don't want to make that call because you don't want to be a snitch, right? But that same person, when you go out the door, bust you upside your head, or go in your house when you leave,
Or took your tires off your car.
but if you make that phone call and that person get out the neighborhood, you done made that neighborhood better. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not part of the solution,
You're part of the problem. That's why they say if you see something, say something.
yeah, so it starts within. So you can't look at, and they say you are a reflection of your environment, or you are, you know what I'm saying? You create situations to come to you, so you can go within and figure it out and make it better. So once you figure it out and you do the work to make it better, after it disappear, and something else gonna come. Feel me?
Right.
So we here to be tested and show ourselves food. So I say you come in there and down there might be filthy, but your area is clean, because you gonna make sure it's
Right.
Then you did that, you get on the phone, making a phone call, and people say, I ain't going down there, man. I'm gonna call the police, they going woo-woo. So they gonna take that somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just created this in that area, a little better spot. But then you could be the one that a lot of people live in fear. Once you make it change, you can talk to somebody else and they feel like you. They just ain't had the guts to do what you
Just
did.
step out there was waiting for somebody to
Yeah.
take the lead, because
So
you got
can
leaders
do-
and you got
can
followers.
form
Mm-hmm.
a community.
Mm-hmm.
Community active. You can be the one that makes the difference. So you put in the work, you gonna see some results. That's what we talked about earlier. So, but if you sit back, man, don't want to do nothing.
Don't want to make a mental change,
So-
a mindset change.
So basically, that's what it's gonna be. So once you get that together, because if you want to manifest, you got to be on a high frequency most of the time as you manifest. And you want to become, you want to be in a good spiritual place. Even once you take care, you pay attention to the areas you're in, right? Boom. I hope you found a good area. So now you're in a good area, or you made the area you live in better.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying you can make it 100,
Right.
but you can make it better.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave that place, because you're going to be rewarded, then people will be like, oh, I showed this hurt, I showed this hurt, because you made that difference. So now, even when you get in your place, you go to the different rooms in your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can be like, see what going to make you feel better. You may have to clean your house, use ammonia, your spirits linger on, you never know who did it before you. You know what I'm saying? And you can, like I say, clean the walls, floors, that you don't like, ain't there no more old boys and girlfriends, husbands, wives, whatever. They had
That old
fall
energy.
or something that take the pictures down, throw them in the trash, burn them. You know, get rid of that. Replace them with, you know.
That's what they say, out with the old.
Buddha, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can get Jesus Christ, or you can get whatever, and you see the background, the backdrop, whatever you see the crystal, you see the candle, right? Incorporate them things into your home, into your space. You know what I'm saying? Things that make you feel good when you meditate, right? Get you one of them mats, or whatever you do. But what you're trying to do is create a space where you gonna respect that space. There's gonna be some things you're not gonna do because that's your spiritual space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like when you go to church, some things you just ain't gonna do in the church because why?
It's the spirit, right?
So you treat your home like you would treat a church. You know,
Your mindset. Back to the mindset.
Some people do anything in their house. Allow other people to do anything in their house.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome anybody. Now you gotta protect your space. You want something nice, you're gonna have to work for it, and then you're gonna have to fight. Because you always have people on the other side, face all twisted up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can have a nice outfit on, go in the store. You don't even know these people. They got their face twisted up. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm saying all that, creating a spiritual space and protect. And so once you get that going on, right, even come down to the music. Music hold a vibration, frequency, and you want to keep, positive, stuff, love song, anything that make you happy. Enjoy. It could be a rap song, it could be whatever. But what you doing, everybody's different.
Correct.
Might make me happy, might not make you happy. So you can't look at me and figure I'm gonna do what he do, so I can be happy. No, you gotta go with fans, do what makes you happy. So that's gonna raise your frequency. And then once you learning these things, you replacing these things. You're not gonna worry about what other people say because you're gonna be happy. You'll be too busy doing you. I stopped watching the news. A lot of times the news find me because I hear these bad things, but I don't know these people.
Right.
Don't even really know if these people exist. They
But you
doing a
just
lot of
look things.
to lower your frequency.
Right.
Mass shooting over here, tornado over there. I'm fine in my space. You feel me? So why I even need to hear that? Oh, well, weaponize yourself. Nah, I'm protecting me. You gotta watch, protect your eye gaze, watch, ears, listen to, but you smell all kinds of stuff. I'm just learning to pay attention.
Because it could secretly suck out your energy if you give it too much attention and energy.
See, I told you before, attention, everybody wants attention. That's a new currency. They can get your attention. I was going in the store last night. So this lady came up to me, and she had a little girl with her, and she was another race, a car like she can't barely speak. And so, but I seen other people do that, and I know some people hustle. So I'm going to the store, and she said she wanted some money so she could buy dinner for her kids. Right? She had a little girl with her, right? So I'm looking at her. So I said, I hear you something you're talking about. She followed me in the store, right? So I say, McDonald's was there. I went to Walmart, so McDonald's was closed, right? So I tell her, I said, well, let me just go ahead and give you something. Now, I just go ahead so she can go ahead, right? So I put it in my pocket, I pulled out, so I gave her 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's $5. Each dollar should be something. That's what I'm thinking. Then I get $5 more. I said, huh? I don't even know you. I just gave you $10. Instead of you saying thank you, you asked for 5 more. I was getting ready to take the 10. Oh, I'm so sorry. But that's just the mindset of people, right? So, you just, like I say, you got to do what makes you feel good, what better makes you do. You got to question everything. Like, the people that come up with stuff and you living your life by because they told you this how you're supposed to do it. If you ain't in a good space in your life, just start rethinking if you really
And then when people start telling you, you just think of some wild stuff. You be thinking, wow, because I'm hearing that down a lot. You be thinking about stuff people don't even think about. You be thinking too much, you know.
Woke and they sleep. When they said, wake up everybody.
No more sleeping in
He
bed.
ain't talking about like getting out of bed just waking up.
No, he was talking about woke.
Too many people sleep.
No more backwards thinking.
Yeah,
Time
so-
just thinking ahead.
Yeah, so they was dropping.
Y'all know the words to the song.
Dropping codes back then. So that's how you can better your life and protect yourself. So now, like I said, we talking about creating a new space. So now we created a new space. I gave you a lot of ideas on how you can do that. Change the color in your room. You know, we got some white walls if you like yellow. Paint something yellow. Put some pictures up. Make it where you can feel good. Oh yeah, I feel good here now, right? So you doing that. You're doing all this to raise your vibration, to stay at a high frequency. Listen to certain music that you like. You might like to cook. You know, start cooking, making recipes. You know, and stay away from the drama. When somebody call you about this dude, you know what happened, this, that. Don't even pick up the phone. Look at the phone. Go on all that. You know, but what's gonna happen is your circle will get small, right? Because then when people ask me, you've been gone anyway.
Exactly.
So don't worry about.
You'll weed them out eventually. Exactly.
Because you're gonna end up having time to yourself. You read some books. You go on the internet, learn some stuff. You can meditate. There's a lot of things you can do. You go on within, starting to get to know yourself. So that's all part of the process. And don't worry about that. I spend most of the time staying at home with my family. I'm out doing stuff. I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff I like doing. My old friends, they don't even be talking about it. Like you say, you thinking some wild stuff. You get tired of saying everything. Even I was talking about the NFL. Guy talking to me about this. And I said, man, this will be my third year. I ain't even watching it. I ain't missed nothing.
Right.
If anything, I gained something.
Right.
Why you know, and then I tell them, right? They ain't even start watching it.
Right.
You know, and I told them, I said, once they talking about the people can't take a knee down, right? People stand your ass up. And we already know who owns
the NFL, correct.
You know what I'm saying? So, why would I give them my attention and my money? I'm put my attention, new currency, into what I want to put it in. You know what I'm saying? There's enough sleep people getting them that.
Yeah.
So don't worry about me and questioning me why I ain't doing that.
That's just the program I choose not to follow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Simple and plain as that.
And there's a lot of programs out here that are stuff. So, but you got to do what makes you happy. I don't knock them for doing that because I did it for years. You know?
Until you do better for yourself.
Yeah, but every year, the same old thing, right? The same old teams, or the same old. I want something different. You feel me? So, I've been there, done that. I can go away for 5 years, come back, same thing. Different players, same. You know
like a rerun.
Yeah. So now I'm on some other stuff, and I'm on up a little high. You know what I'm saying? Like
and that was from
the Chinese dude.
Or Kung Fu.
Kung Fu. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
He says to eat light grasshopper. He was dropping codes back then. You eat light, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You eat heavy, you gonna put on weight, and you can feel sluggish. But if you eat light, you gonna get your energy and you gonna keep it moving.
Right.
So now all
So
that's
that was
just
your
working
space.
out. I ain't even get on the manifestation part yet.
Right.
I'm just saying some stuff you gotta do to
Work your way up to the
that.
right.
You feel what I'm saying?
This is the work you got to do. So first you got to get the mindset,
That everything is
which is
mental.
like the plan, and then you put in the work, which is like he's saying, you start, changing. When you change your mindset, you start implementing planning to how you're going to do things differently.
Because you want
to change.
raising your vibration.
Right. Changing your vibration levels. And these are the things he was giving you. Like I said, changing your mindset, setting your mindset, then creating your space, your peaceful spiritual space. You know, that's your inner space.
The inner space also have a visual space somewhere in your house.
Right.
Your home,
where you can get that.
And when you go there, you're going to feel a certain kind of way. And actually, like I said, I got my space right now. There's things going on. But I got a room downstairs. I'm fixing up to be my space.
Oh, okay.
It's been empty for years. You know, I'm like, I'm going to do something with this space.
Right. Right.
That's what I'm doing now. So.
Yeah, so you got to create that space for yourself. And then once you started getting these things into motion and partaking, I ain't saying do it daily. I'm not telling you. You have to work these things, and there's no set way to do it.
Right.
You have to work it into your own way. It has to be your way.
Once you start, the universe will send stuff your way. It's gonna give you thoughts.
It's gonna assist you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like the bird say, you take one step, you take two, right? So you will see some changes, right? But you gotta go within, like I say, and you gotta go with what work for you, not what work
for somebody else.
Down the street, you know what I'm saying? So, and once you start doing that, and you can ask yourself, when you're doing things, right? And some things, it's one thing I'm proud of myself that I stopped doing, right? And then I think this was like in the last 3 years. I stopped littering. I don't care if I'm in a car, outside, you know, because when I be in certain spots, see trash, it makes me, you know, I be like, damn, we paying our taxes, they supposed to have, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped doing that because, you know, you got watches out here. And I ain't talking about physical watches, I'm just talking about, I'm just gonna say right now, the silver, like some people out there know what I'm talking about.
And we said it on the show before, like which was.
You got the, you know, be bummed and not, you know, but we'll get into that on another show. But you got the watchers that's watching everything you do. Everything you do every day.
Somebody's watching.
Yeah, you're gonna be once you leave this room, you're gonna be judged on.
Mm-hmm.
And once it weighs out, guess what? Your heart, it gotta be light as a feather. If that scale tips, you know what I'm saying? So, try to do your best. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're all here for.
We have to do our best, to do better and do our best. Okay, so once you got the mindset plan, and then you work on your space, your spiritual space, peace, which includes, which is for your spiritual being. Because that's the only time you can really get into your spiritual being, your spiritual self is in peace. Because it's hard to get it any other kind of way. You're not going to be able to accomplish anything if you don't have that peace installed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by peace. All that's work. All that's the process.
Yeah, because when you first try, you know, you have so many thoughts coming at you. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts have been sent to you. And all depending on what frequency you're on, who you've been talking to, is what you will be thinking about. So just keep doing it. Eventually, you'll be able to get to a spot
where you can achieve a lot of other things that you thought were unachievable.
Positive thoughts will be coming to you, and you will be like, "Dang, you know that makes sense." I ain't never don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just gonna be the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, giving you information. It's challenge, you know, and you got a question about how you want to do something, like you got a problem with your job or something. You just lay there or sit there and just meditate on that, right? Think about it, different ways and stuff. With me, stuff come to me, right? And I'm like, hey, I think, and the more I think, when I get finished, I have a whole plan of what to do.
Right.
So I just gotta go to work and put it in place. And once I put it in place and tell the guys on the job, this is how we're gonna do X, Y, Z,
Right.
about what I'm going through or what I got to do to make it better because there's some people I deal with that's terrorists, right? But the thing I like about it was I used to be a terrorist, so I know how they think.
You know how to
feel
deal
what I'm
with,
saying?
yeah. You know how to reflect that because
Yeah.
you did that.
Sometimes you call me and I be telling you some stuff I be going through right now. So that's why I say everybody not in the same space at the same time. Everybody got room to grow. But don't never throw nothing away. Always you're in that space, you're going through something. Remember, because you can use that as a testimony or you can use it to save your ass if you need to save. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you done
Yeah.
been through it before.
Yeah,
Right.
And
And those would be
games.
and if you're not and I see those type of situations as universal warning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take them as universal.
And then red flags. I told a guy one time. You know, I told him, I say it was too many red flags. He said, red flag? He said, shit, I don't pay attention to no red flag. I said, well, that's why your business ain't successful. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not putting no money out there. I'm seeing all these red flags.
It was funny as heck, man. That was funny as heck. When you was telling me, oh my gosh, he looking for actual red flags. Come on now, come on, really? But anywho, like I say, once you get those things, the mindset to change, and then how to work the peace towards your spiritual being, then he says you can start. That's how you can start building your manifestations.
Yeah, you building you raising your vibration. Because to get things right, like I say, you can be on a low vibration and still manifest.
Okay. So that's what I was going to ask next. So
think about people, right? I'm just say selling drugs or alcohol.
yeah, you be like, damn, how they getting away with doing that for all these years?
They still they manifest. They learn the art of manifestation on a low vibration.
And that sound kooky. I'm in this walk and that even sound crazy to me. But that's the truth, right?
You can go to some people and they can tell you how to do some low vibrational stuff to stack up money. You understand what I'm saying? But
it's a price.
Yeah, that you're gonna have to pay. You might get this money and you might enjoy it for a while. But that's why the penitentiaries filled up and the graveyards filled up. Because it's a price with that low vibration stuff. But if you manifest it on a high frequency, you don't have to worry about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because your ancestors, God, certain things come with certain frequency.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. Once you learn that, right? What I told you earlier, you can't be trying to manifest $300,000 car.
Right, when you know that that's not in your realm.
So you gotta try to manifest things that's attainable, reachable, so you can keep it. So
right.
You don't want to just get something.
And then you can't maintain it.
If you lose your frequency, guess what? All that stuff that you had is gonna go. You ever see somebody who's an alcoholic, right? And they give up alcohol or they give up crack, and all of a sudden their lifestyle getting better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Working there, they can hold on their dollar, feeling good, and then they have something happen, trigger something, and they lose it. Then they go back to their old ways, and all that stuff they had started disappearing because they went to that
lower.
And once you start looking at frequency, then you look at people. Why he over there and he living that good life? Like he doing things I wish I could. Like he not on your frequency. You can see him. See him on TV, probably rapping videos, driving these cars or whatever. But he's doing what he got to do to be on that frequency.
Right. That's what he's been.
So what you got to do, you might can't jump up there like that, but you got to go the steps. Like it says levels to it. And most people doing it like that, they've been doing it like that for years. Feel me? And that's what when I say years, meaning they put took low vibrational stuff and changed it into something positive, like, you know, the Kennedy family, they made their money off of alcohol.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But they flipped it. You see what I'm saying? So, just because you hear right now that they doing this low vibration, try to flip it, get out of there, make it positive.
Make it change your mindset, right?
Before you end up, like I say, in the grave on the jail cell.
Exactly, and that's what also with that manifestation, you know, like if you saying if you operating on what vibration you on within your manifestation, and if you don't do things that, if like you said, for instance, the law of vibration, if you don't change something in that sequence,
Right.
you're gonna, like you said, you remain there.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the
And
loop.
right, so what you need to do in that case, what I have found out is, like, say for instance, like when I leave the show Saturdays, instead of me, I'm gonna get this out. Instead of me going the way I normally go, straight back down Branch Avenue, back up Alabama Avenue to Branch Avenue, to the upper part of, to Alabama and Branch, and then turn to go home. You know, I should maybe sometimes take a left and go up the Parkway, and then get up at the up top part. And you have to rattle and shake this frequency, this vibration. You have to twerk it and every now and then, because if you, like you said, if you keep operating in that same manifestation, that's where you're going to keep in that loop.
There's a thing called wondering. A lot of people just wonder. Like when I was young, living in my mother's house, like sometimes, like on Saturday, whatever, chilling, I just leave out the house and I know where I'm going. Just go. I wasn't driving. I'm talking about I was going. And you wonder if you're going through different neighborhoods or you just you don't know where you might end up at. But in that route of wondering around or doing whatever you do,
You're discovering things.
You might meet somebody, anything, and then that leads to something else. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now you can do that as a grown person. You know, you can leave out, get in your car, and just go. You ain't got nothing planned.
Right.
You know, you might be going to the store or something, and then you see something that catch your eye. You like, let me go pick it up, see how I feel. Like, and you might buy it. Or somebody might come to you just because you looked at that and say, oh, this is such and such. And that opened up a whole nother door to a whole something you didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? And it might have you leading you down a path. But if you look at that thing and catch your eye and you ignore it,
Then you're going to keep going back and, right.
Or if you stayed in the house and didn't get up and just go wandering,
You're going to stay right there. You ain't going to never know what's around the corner or who up the street or what store. Because like a kid, like you say, when you wonder.
Yeah, and another thing you got to do too is, I think I told you earlier, you got to, when you got to train your mind, because you can say your affirmations, speak things, and then the universe see you something. You be your worst enemy, and you block it because you thinking you're not worthy of it. Or somebody said, man, you know, we need you to come do this. And in the back of your mind, you tell yourself you can't do it. And you're looking for ways out. But all thing you got to do is follow through, because you wouldn't have had that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people guilty of it.
No, you up here teaching to me right now, preaching to me as well, because
a lot of people doing it to myself.
I just did that. I just did that. You know, I just did that last week. I was praying in my prayers, and then y'all brought it to me, and now I'm like, ooh, okay, I ain't know it was gonna come this fast. Right. So that's why I started laughing, held my head. Yeah, that's why I held my head down, because I'm like, dang, brother. You know, so now it's like, okay, Kim. And then, you know, my guardian angels around me told me, okay, so you've been asking for it, now you got it. Now what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be scared and not, since you was asking for it, now you're gonna be scared and not walk in it.
When it came to you, you ain't ready for it. You understand what I'm saying? So subconsciously,
we set up ourselves to block us sometimes, you know.
And then also, can know you ain't ready for something, right? And that's why you had these bad thoughts. But what you got to do is you got to go in. You can write it down and say, okay, why I know I'm not ready for this and I want this because this will make me better. And you write it down. Right? Be honest with yourself. Ain't nobody but you and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you write these things down, why, right? You got to say, okay, well, what can I do to fix it? This eternal work. Some people call it shadow work.
Mm-hmm.
So once you deal with them shadow work, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got some people go to psychiatry and get hypnotized, and they go into that shadow work and come out and snap the fingers. Sometimes tell them, you gotta do this, you can do your own shadow work. As long as you run from it,
It's going to go nowhere. Right.
It's right there. You understand? And the only way you're going to grow is you deal with it.
Right.
So once you start dealing with it, it's gone. You ain't got to
Right.
worry about it.
Right.
You feel me?
And that's why I said when then I opened up into acceptance, okay, well, Dodo, you asked for it. Now it's here. What you going to do? So I had to encourage myself and said, okay, I asked for it. So I'm going to receive it and I'm going to walk in it.
Also, too, like I said, ask yourself.
Why you
doubt
ask yourself. Right.
Why you doubted yourself? Write these things down. And if it's something real, why you doubted yourself, okay, what can I got to do to fix it? Because if you don't fix it, that's your subconscious saying, all right, because you can jump out there, but you ain't going to keep it because you're not ready for it.
Exactly.
But if you find out why you doubted yourself and fix those things, you'll be on that frequency.
Right.
On to the next thing.
Exactly, and that's what I felt. I said when I fixed when I got in and got in my head, and I was fixing the things, but I didn't write them down, but I did it mentally.
Right.
And once I did that, I'm like, girl, whatever, do this thing. You know what I'm saying? You deserve it.
Right.
Do this thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like you said, the mindset, the peace and spiritual space, and that can help you boost your vibrations for your manifestations of where you are. So that's what I was just breaking down to the people and all what you were speaking of today. So am I right? That's basically, right. Yeah. So that's what he was giving you the knowledge on how you can come from with those steps to creating a better manifest.
Life for yourself.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
Yep. Like the song say. Like the song say. And with that being said, I'm gonna get back on this. I just wanted to just talk about my mother's numbers of her birthday before we go. Were you done with that? But that was the last part. No, I'm saying, was that done for the manifestation? Was the last part of it?
Actually, it wasn't really the last part of it because, like I said, once you get the space, you get the mindset right.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can actually start doing. There's a lot of things you can do to manifest, not just
one thing.
You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Like you said, the detoxing that you hear brother talk about, the cleansing of yourself and your home and people in your lives of negative things. They're not doing you any good.
Energy. Remember I told you last about the fire element, the earth element. You have to use elements of the earth to actually manifest something. Say, work spells or whatever. It's like, I knew it was doing that. But I would tell you who it was. I say, shit. You work spells every time you open your mouth. When you use the words, whether you know it or not. You got quiet, look at it, right? I say, whether you're doing it consciously or subconsciously, you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well do it consciously. You know what I'm saying? And that way it'll work for you better.
It'll work for you better. So with that on, like he said, so within the manifestation, it's a lot. And like you said, you have your several levels of manifestation. You have your lower and your higher levels of manifestation. So you got to be very careful.
Frequency.
Yes.
And like you say, you gotta check everything. Like I said, to some people they say something bad, right? And then some people say something good. It's called the pole of duality. Which one man God, one man devil, which one man devil, some man God. Who says right and wrong? Who determines what's right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So people that gave you certain things that you live in life by, and they don't have your best interest in mind, then you just gotta learn how to bend things, do things that work for you.
Right. Right.
That's what I
Exactly.
learned, you know, and I have to try to seek out people and when it comes to about certain things.
Yeah, you gotta bend it. You gotta bend it and make it work for you because only you know what's working for you. So, and with that being said, the other points of the manifestation and how you can, I guess we're gonna come back with how you
We
can
come all the time. Like I said, we gonna
No, I'm
start
saying
next week. We gonna have guests, so we gonna
Come back
this
to
gonna be a
this.
more important thing. Like I said, you got sex, right? And I can go on,
So we got a lot. He got a lot for us.
Yeah,
So
this mind is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
So if you don't want to lose none of this knowledge, the brother drops. Like I always say, don't
When I say
sleep.
this mind, I didn't talk about my mind.
No,
I'm
he's talking about your mindset. Yeah, in general, your mindset. And I hope you know we're talking about you guys when we sit in here for these 2 hours, because that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about ourselves. We're talking about things you can do as a people to better ourselves. So what I was saying about, I just want to jump on this real quick before I get on to words on the street. It's Buck. Yeah, he's been tripping. I don't know. And it's Victoria's Secrets I'm wearing today, and he making it not a secret. The way he keep flying on me. But anyway. Yeah, it ain't no secret. The way he keep bothering me. I see me keep flying. He love this Victoria's Secret. He's making it not a secret. So I'm not fanning because of me. I'm fanning because of this little fruit fly, whatever it is. But anyway, my mother's numbers for her birthday are 9743. And when I added them all up and I singled it down and I came up with 5. After I added them all up, I'm really just prepping myself because I'm ready to go visit the queen and take her honors. And when I did something different before I read what her number 5, when all her numbers came equal to 5, what it means for her. I changed something how I do birthdays. This is for her. I don't know what made me do it, but I just wanted to do it differently this year. And I think I'm going to do it for her every year until, God transcends either one of us. I'm saying thank you. I'm not saying happy birthday or happy blessed day to her. I bought her everything to say thank you. Like, just thank you.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, Yep, she does. And that's why I changed up and instead of buying her a happy birthday card.
I told you a while back, the things that you can get when the universe and God talk to you, a lot of times you ain't get it out of the book. It's good to study to show God something to prove, but like when I told you about strong ends, we don't do weekends no more. I didn't get that out of the book. That's the stuff that
Came to you, right.
Why everything? Why it gotta be a weekend? Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Why they use the word week?
Right. Why you gotta be weak about it? Yeah.
And I'm still dissecting words. Cause I say you gotta question everything when they say good morning. Like.
Yeah, because it's a growing process.
Hey, why do you want to mourn every morning?
Right. So I don't want to have a good morning.
Right. So
don't wish me no good morning. I don't want to mourn today.
Hello.
I walk
answer the phone and all this. So.
Yeah, I'm still breaking myself with that. Working on the hello.
And, excuse me. Well, we doing it together. So you just gotta work on it. And the more you do it, the better you get. The more other stuff will come. So what you're doing, you breaking the code, break the words and spells that you're learning to break the codes and bend it as you go.
Yep. And all of this is just part of the process. You know, all these things that we're talking about and sharing with you guys is part of the process.
You explain your mother.
Number 5, yeah.
When you said about you not saying happy birthday, say thank you.
I bought no, it's probably gonna be a shock for her. And she's gonna probably say, why you saying thank you instead of happy birthday? And I'm explaining to her. And the reason why my spirit just wanted me to I just wanted to really thank you because this is a lot. It's a lot.
Understand what I'm saying now.
Right, it's a lot. Yeah, I just want to say thank you because it's a lot. It's a lot. What's this? I want to thank. Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's the. I just want to thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
That's why Frankie is my favorite artist.
Yep. Yep. So, and that's what I chose to change up for me and her celebration relationships. I just want to honor her and saying thank you to her instead of happy blessed day. Her 5 is all about fun. My mom is a feisty 5. Nobody pins her down. She hymns her up. She loves. She never needs change and excitement. She don't care for it to finish what you start because you rather start something. She rather start something new. And that's the true Virgo of my mom. She don't care about nothing nobody else going on. If she can take it and flip it and pimp it and whip it and make it her own, that's one thing about Miss Dolores Valentine. She has done that. And you can see it's been passed down to me. Because you see I do it with my outfits. So it's just a true nature. And like I said, my mom, a lot of stuff that I have collected, like pictures and artifacts that I've been collecting around her home, that ties into the metaphysic world. And like I said, they say, like I told you before, you wasn't chosen. We weren't chosen. Right. Our ancestors had already planned for us to be in this space, right, you know, to continue on their work, you know. So that's why we are magical people, because
a lot of times you have stuff around you and you do certain things, you might not have been woke at the time. Then when you do come woke,
you be like, that's why I was doing that. You know, that's why I was, you know, that's why I liked it that crystal. That's why I liked it that rock. That's why I liked it that stone. That's why I like to walk outside on the ground barefoot.
That's why I like to get rainfall.
Yeah, that's why I like looking at the moon and gazing, and looking at the stars and gazing, looking at the sun and gazing, listening to the water flow. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes now I got to, and I was teasing my godmother because she used to get on my nerves when I was rooming with her. She used to run. She'll go run, turn that sink water on the kitchen and then leave it. But guess what? Right, but guess what? Who doing it now? I'm finding myself, I'll go in the kitchen and turn the water on. But it's relaxing though. Mm-hmm.
I was in the fish store and I had one, and I needed somebody, and they never gave it back. It's this like thing that plugs up, right? And you put water in it, and you see the water and it changes colors, but then they got this button you hit, and you can hear rainwater. Crickets, you can hear it's like 8 or 9 different sounds, right? And if you just put that in your house or in your apartment, and you get all that, then that'll give you one better now. You can go to the phone and you go to YouTube and type in rainwater sound or whatever, ocean, and it'll come up, be on 3-4 hours, and we got a little speaker, be right there, and just chill.
Falling asleep, exactly. Yep. So. But with that being said, I hope we got 7 minutes left into the show. I hope you guys have gotten some knowledge that we dropped today. Brothers always dropping some serious knowledge. And I truly appreciate it because I always learn something. And then half the time, he be dropping stuff that the spirit be telling him that he know his sister need to hear, you know. Especially when we don't get to talk through the week as much as we used to, but we be so busy with life sometimes. But yeah, he come right in on pinpoint on it. He can always pick it up. That's when you in life partner with somebody in something, y'all frequencies is going to always connect. Just like every show, I promise you guys, every show, I never call him and ask him what he's wearing. Never had to do that. It always, because we in this journey together, we on the same frequency. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same frequency. So, and I just love the brother. I tell you, I love him to death. You know, because I tell you, people these days, they just, it's an ugly world. It's crazy times. And like he said, you got to block them negative things out sometimes. Sometimes go into your house. If you don't have that peace, I'm telling you, you need that to survive in this time and day. You need to have a peaceful place. Just like you run the church, make that place in your home. Because I'm telling you, it's beneficial. Because once you build that up in your home, it spreads like a disease, like an illness. And people will start seeing it in you. And then the universe become accepted because you had already done build it up in your home and build it up within you. Then the universe start giving it to you on the outside. You be going to places like, you're like, oh, I know I'm going to go to this place. It's going to be all crazy and the line going to be long. Now I get to certain places, I don't even think like that. I say, well, let me take a little book, or let me take my, make sure I got my phone charged so I can play a little game, right, to keep playing to make myself mind busy while I'm waiting for this service or whatever. And you know what? I get there, I done bought all this stuff to prepare, to spend time, to wait for these people to call me or whatever. And I get in there and I be...
A lot of times you ain't gotta wait.
I know it. That's what I say. I get in there, get ready to say, okay, let me go ahead and start doing my little journal. Before I get to open the book, Emily Brown, you know what I'm saying? So...
Because the mindset change.
Right.
When I speak to my barber, but he went on vacation last week, like, I let somebody else cut my hair. I should have just waited. But I was speaking it, and he said, man, it's been going on like a year now, that I show up soon, it's my time to get in the chair, I don't have to wait no more, right? And I told him, I said, I speak it into existence, right? And that's the language he don't really know and understand.
Right, because he's not there, right.
He ain't there, right? And most times when we talk about some 3D stuff, I drop something here and there, but like I say, you can't force this on mobile.
No,
when
no.
the student is ready,
It will
teacher
come.
will appear.
Yep.
Because I got my sister be coming over there and calling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful when somebody that's in your family, your bloodline, that can share this journey with you, because it was already within her.
It was always within her, because she actually had out-of-body experience. And she started telling me about it, and I started telling the thing. She laughing now because it's making more sense.
Right.
First, what was going on.
What was it make sense of? How to make sense of it? Right. Is that? No, that's not the one with.
That's one of my older sisters.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not the one in Virginia.
No.
Oh, okay.
So like I say, our time, we close out.
Yep. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed us this Saturday. The knowledge, especially. Next week we'll have guests. Probably week after that we'll have guests too, because scheduling been flowing with everyone that we've been trying to book. So we probably going to have guests probably here out to the next 2 Saturdays of this month, and then we probably get back to this knowledge for you guys. So with that being said, one love, one thug. Next episode.
There's wars going on all around us right now. But the blessing is for Israel is that, our people are starting to migrate back to the land. Even in the midst of all these wars, my people are fearless. That's the way the Most High made us, you know what I'm saying? So, come on home. Come on home.
You can come home, yeah.
This is your land out here.
Yeah.
You got every right to it. Listen.
Israel migrate from there to here. stay here for